to a new interview in Consalud TV. Today we are with Dr. Marco Linari, the head of global business and member of the executive board of Bionorica. It's an old company in many countries of Europe, but now is new in Spain. Welcome. As I said, Bionorica is a pharmaceutical company from Germany. It's a leadership of many therapeutics areas in other countries of Europe, and now come to Spain. So the first question should be, why now is the moment, and what is Bionorica?
Okay, first of all, thank you, Maria, to be here. So Bionorica, what's special about Bionorica? So special about Bionorica is that we focus on producing and developing medication derived from natural extracts. Mm-hmm. I think this is very particular about Bionorica, but at the same time, it is also scientifically proven efficacy. So what we are doing basically is we are combining nature and science to have at the end registered and approved drugs with proven efficacy. So this is what we are doing. So, and this is in this phyto field relatively unique. I mean, there are some exceptions, but it is definitely a differentiator for us. So, and now with our 90 years of, let's say, legacy, we are now making our first step into the Spanish market. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There is a special person of Bionorica, and is Professor Popp. Who is him?
So basically, Professor Michael Popp is the owner of Bionorica on one hand, and on the other hand, he's also the CEO of the company, and he is basically leading since more than 3 decades with a very visionary and scientific approach Bionorica in a way that, I mean, now we have really a critical mass that we can focus on new projects. And one of those projects is obviously Spain. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because the beginnings of Bionorica was in Mallorca, in Spain. And now, 90 years after, you finally come here. How is this project in our country?
Yeah, so, I mean, in Mallorca, we have, for more than 25 years, we have a site which is a production site, where we basically are cultivating plants and we're extracting the ingredients there. So this was, for the time being, Mallorca was a production facility, if you want so. Mm-hmm. But now we are using it also as a seed, really to commercially to step into the market. And obviously you can ask, okay, why so late? But as I said, I think it needs some time, and if you want to do things, you should do them right. Mm-hmm. And for us, it was the right time now. We have the right team in place, and now we started. And basically since April this year, we are live with a commercial team here in Madrid.
Mm-hmm. As you said, first of all, there is science behind the project of Bionorica. Yeah. That makes you special, but what else?
So we have an internal approach that we are calling phytoneering. Mm-hmm. And the idea of phytoneering is that you basically are managing and controlling the entire chain, from selecting the seeds, then to harvest the plants. You do the extraction, you do the production, you own all steps of quality control, you do the science, so namely the research, and most importantly then also the development part, the clinical development part, and at the end you have a registered product with a market authorization. So this is what we are calling phytoneering, and whatever we do, we follow this approach. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is basically the idea of combining really nature and science. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And how we help Bionorica to Spanish patients?
So, I mean, we have a portfolio that has registrations in Spain. Yeah, so I think from the regulatory side and from the production side, everything has already been done. We basically accomplished those marketing authorizations some years ago as a preparation. Mm-hmm. And basically now we have 3 pillars for patients in Spain. One is what we call the, if you want, so the cough and cold franchise with a series of products. The second thing is for urinary tract infections, and the third pillar is for women health in general. And those are our products in this portfolio, where we basically want to bring natural drugs, but with scientifically proven efficacy to Spanish patients as a very good treatment alternative. And if you take, for example, if you take urinary tract infections, I mean, we have demonstrated that our product is as effective as an antibiotic. And if you think in a bigger scheme of things, where the antibiotic resistance is let's say, an ongoing discussion when it's about securing antibiotics for human health as a last resort, I think this treatment is representing something where you can avoid further resistances against antibiotics. Just as one example where basically nature meets science. Yeah?
And what about with the healthcare professional? How will be the relationship with them?
I mean, wherever we operate, we have a very structured approach to collaborate. I mean, if you take pharmacists, we have a continuous education for pharmacists so that they learn about medical drugs, phytomedication. And the same is true for physicians, where we also have a structured approach to educate them, to show them what our concept of phytoneering is all about, and so that they learn that those drugs are as effective or even more effective than chemical entities.
Today we live in a world very committed with the environment, and I think that Bionorica will be very close and very highly values of natural resources. So which is your environment commitment?
I mean, we have, as you can think of, a very strong commitment to environmental protection, because everything we do is basically derived from nature. So this is our resource. And we have a couple of initiatives ongoing. I mean, in our strategy, we have a clear commitment that at the latest, by 2040, we are carbon neutral as a company in all steps of our value chain. Then we are working intensively on the corporate social responsibility. So basically, as of 2025 annual reporting, we will have the corporate social responsibility in our reporting guidelines, so that we are also reporting about our supply chain, about meeting social commitments, sustainability commitments, and so forth. So this is really to our heart as a company, but it's also, for example, to the heart of Michael Popp, who is really focused on also protecting nature. And for example, as you can see in Mallorca, we have not only Mallorca as a production site, at the same time we have Mallorca as a cultivation site. And in addition, on this site, we are also cultivating very rare plants that are a legacy of nature, if you want. So, yeah.
If we put the focus on Spain, which is the investment that you will do here, and what do you expect for our country to the future?
So Spain is number 6 in the European phytomedicine market. So therefore, it is really to the utmost important to make first steps in Spain, and accordingly we have resourced it also sufficiently in terms that we can be successful going forward. Yeah? And what we will do is, I mean, we start with a very focused team, and we have an approach where we first of all will target ENT physicians, we will target urologists and gynecologists in the first step, together with the pharmacists. Yeah? So this is our approach in Spain.
After all of this that we were talking about, what makes you to be proud of to be the global business head of Bionorica?
It's a couple of things, actually. I mean, one is, I think we have all in Bionorica a purpose that motivates you day by day. Yeah? Combining nature and science, I mean, are 2 mega trends anyway, and we have this as our business purpose. So in this regard, it's easy to wake up in the morning and go to work. And basically, I feel the same with my team, but I feel also the same spirit and motivation in the management board. So this is really motivating me. And what's also nice is, I mean, we see also the results of our work. Yeah, so this is resonating very well. And with this in mind, I'm pretty sure that we will be successful in Spain.
In Spain.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to being here. Welcome to Spain, to
Thank you.
Bionorica. And we will wait you here in a few months to talk about how it's going.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you very much.